Hey you guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single reading. So this reading is an 8 card spread based off of those of you that are completely single. And just to see what is coming up in your life, any prospects and such and such. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. We'll focus on first why you are currently single. Next, we'll focus on who is coming towards you. All right, next we'll focus on when. And then we'll focus on advice. Okay. So while you are currently single, we have the 8 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like basically there are things that you're just kind of focused on right now, and maybe being in a relationship would not be conducive to, the current path that you're on. I feel like maybe you're kind of just focused on work. Maybe you're focused on your health. It does seem that whatever's going on in your life is kind of like a gradual building up to something. I feel like you're also kind of like preparing for what's to come. And this has been like a long and ongoing process with you developing skills along the way that can help better you in a relationship. So I feel like you've been growing and kind of like going through some form of a transformation as well. We're dealing with the number 8. And so I feel that your life has just been transformative. I feel like, you have been finding things to keep yourself preoccupied, as so that you don't have to just keep focusing on when a relationship is coming or happening. But it's like you have some sort of building skills, regardless if you're aware of it or not. Is something has been in a long time making. This also could be like a bit of a healing process. Maybe it's been taking a long time for you to heal from the past. I feel like you are incorporating what you've learned through past relationships into just everyday life. I feel like you're just putting things to good use, like your emotional skill set is being put into good use. Now also you may have been working on emotions, trust issues. There also could be something significant in regards to a water sign as to why you're single. I don't know if you've been just patiently waiting for a water sign, or if your focus has been on a water sign, or even if you're a water sign, then it's talking about you have been focused on you. Another thing I'm getting is that this might be talking about a little bit of whoever is coming towards you. This person has been developing, emotional skills. to be with you. This person has been, working on themselves so that they can be ready for a relationship when the time is right. If it is somebody who's aware of you, same thing. They've just been they're coming forward. They've just been doing things to get their life in order. Yeah, and that can go whether you know them or not. Like, whoever your person's going to be, this person has had to get their life in order. I feel like you are also developing some sort of skill and focusing on your passions, especially if you do something creative or artistic. I feel like that is something that you've been needing to focus on for the time being, and is, insignificant as it seems, maybe being in a relationship would have prevented you from doing this, or, focusing on some sort of skill set. But yeah, I feel like this is a time for you to prepare. All right, so let's see who is coming towards you. All right, so we have the Star and the Three of Pentacles. So the person coming towards you, first off, is someone that maybe you prayed for. Like, you maybe had a vision board, and you've been putting all this energy into your vision board. Or you had some sort of manifestation journal, just something, and you've been putting out into the universe all these wishes, these hopes, these desires. And I feel that the universe has been putting it all together. Your person has been baking in the universe, and I feel that, this person's coming forward. By nature, whoever's coming towards you is someone who's possibly generous. This is someone who is likely transparent. I feel like this person also is both spiritual and realistic, but they try to balance the two. They might be someone who is putting things out into the universe, like some sort of platform, something in regards to social media. Maybe they build web pages, but this person also may build homes or work in construction or be some sort of interior designer. I feel that whoever's coming towards you could also potentially be a coworker, or it could start off as some sort of business transaction. If you have your own business, maybe this is someone who's a client or you are a client of theirs. But it seems like it could potentially start off as a professional, in a professional setting. I see something also potentially starting off long distance, or you could have met them online, or you will meet them online rather. They could be an Aquarius, or have Mars in Capricorn, or have like a combination of air and earth qualities. That might be their strongest placements in their chart. This is someone that you have likely dreamed about, even if you didn't know necessarily, or you never saw the face of the person. You just dreamt that you were in a relationship or you experienced some sort of unconditional love with somebody. I feel like you're going to have a telepathic connection with them. I don't know if I said it, but I feel like this person's spiritual. I feel like this person is also very eccentric or unusual. They are probably into aliens. They're probably into metaphysical things, astrology. I feel like they're an intellect. They don't really think like other people. They're kind of out there. But I feel that they intrigue you. Now that may also be like on the inside, like on the outward appearance, maybe they do come off as just a normal, regular, everyday person. But once you have a conversation with them, you might start to feel like you've entered a portal. And it's just like, who is this person? Like, they got my mind going into places I never thought of. Like, I just feel like they're just very deep and intellectual and will be able to hold conversations. I feel like they also might bring out a side of you, especially if you have any type of gifts. I feel like they're going to help to bring that out. I feel like something about their physical appearance is exactly what you hoped it would be. It's almost like they were designed for you or sculpted, like you sculpted them with your own imagination and hands. They're just like that. If you could have drawn them or created them yourself, this is how they would be. So this person is, I feel, perfection for you. I feel like this is a handy person, man or woman. I feel like this is someone who can, easily piece together some sort of piece of furniture that you buy. Like they can look at the directions and put it together all on their own. Or this is someone who is handy around the house, who can fix things, who can build things. I keep getting builder energies, especially, not discriminating, but especially if it is like a man. Yeah, I just kind of feel that, maybe this person's already tapped into your energy. And like I said, something about him is kind of spacey, but yet grounded. All right, so let's see when they are coming towards you. All right, so I have the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. So, High Priestess, she likes to conceal information. So the time is kind of unknown. For the most part, the time is unknown. I feel that something is in development, but the details are so early on. And like I've used this example before, like you're only a week pregnant, you can't go and try and figure out the sex of the baby. That is something that hasn't been formed yet. It's still in development. So likely the when, something about the when is hidden or unknown from you, but you should receive some sort of clues in your dreams. Even if you don't normally dream, at some point you should have some sort of dream, vision, or something. Even if you took a nap and saw something very clearly for a split second, it seems like that's how the information is going to be relayed to you in regards to timing. Now, also the timing, though, I feel like may have something to do with the new moon. So the new moon of any month, a new moon happens every 28 days. So it could be along that time frame as soon as 28 days. But if not, then just know that it could take place during a new moon. I also feel that timing possibly has something to do with an earth sign Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you are an earth sign, it may depend on your actions, or maybe there's something that you need to do first before you can get an answer to timing. Let's say you see somebody you're interested in, but you haven't said anything or acknowledged them. I feel like as soon as you're ready to acknowledge that person or flirt or whatever, that's when the relationship can begin. But if this is the person that's coming towards you, then it's likely that they're the ones that have to take some action. So if they notice you, the relationship is there, like it's the right setting and everything, but they have to take the action. Something else I was getting in regards to timing. I feel like timing is just like fluctuating, because it really depends. It's one of those situations where, I personally believe in things being destined. But this particular situation is dealing with free will. This is one of those things where it's like, well, this is one of those situations that isn't fixed. Maybe the relationship is fixed, but the timing of it isn't. So it's like, this is your person, but, it can only begin when one of you initiates it. Trying to see if I can pick up anything else about timing. Another thing I was getting, going back to who it is. I know most of you do not like hearing about past energy, and it's not going to be a past situation for all of you, but there are indications that something already got started with you and this person, but it never took off. So it's kind of like you guys get to pick up where you left off. Is indicating that something's already been established. So maybe you've already been introduced to this person at work, or maybe, there was somebody that you met, you guys flirted, but then something happened and you both got taken on different paths. But maybe it wasn't necessarily a relationship, but the energy was there. It's like, ooh, if the timing was right, we would be together. But because it wasn't, you guys went off into your own different paths. But there's an opportunity saying that, hey, you guys can pick up where you left off. So it's likely somebody that you've already established something with. Does not have to be an ex, just somebody that you've established something with. Timing may also have something to do with someone's mother. And that can be, a broad meaning of things. But just a quick example, maybe your mom is the one that will introduce you to this person. Or maybe while you're visiting your mom, you run into this person. Like, something about your mother may have to do with the timing of meeting this person. It's possible that someone has a secret. Someone is aware of something that you don't know of yet. But overall, timing is kind of hidden or unknown. All right, advice. You have King of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to have to continue to be patient. It looks like you've already been patient. But now is the time to reflect, let's say, you know, you can't help it. You're still wondering about your love life, and there are some things that you wished for or prayed about or, you know, wrote down in that vision on the vision board or in your journal or whatever. I feel like this is the time to reflect to see if you still want those same things in a person. Like maybe 10 years ago you wanted somebody with a certain type of quality. Now you feel like, you know, not that big of a deal. So I kind of feel like now is the time to kind of tweak your hopes and wishes. And then the other part is more so about just tweaking your life. I feel like this is also a time of reflection. And it's just a time of rest. So I feel like there's nothing really more that you're needing to do except to prepare. Be on the lookout. I'm kind of getting that saying where it says, like, look what the tide brought in. So it is kind of like something is moving, it's just moving. And I feel like ultimately this person will just kind of like move towards you, or you know, come into each other's lives. Now, also because of the water energy in the beginning of the reading and it's at the end of the reading, there may be something significant in regards to a water sign. Maybe that's where your focus needs to be, including if you are the water sign. I feel like your focus just needs to be on that water sign. Your focus also needs to be on your emotional well-being. Also, if there are some other hopes and dreams that you have, now might be the time to follow your dreams or your passions. I feel like you're needing to just allow intuition to guide you in regards to this situation. Be patient and let intuition guide you. High Priestess also talks about patience and just, you know, allowing things to play out. Use your intuition because there is something hidden or unknown. So it's kind of like you're moving through the darkness, and all you can do is use your other senses. If you don't have your eyes, you know, all you can do is just kind of like, do you smell something? Do you feel coolness? Do you feel heat? Like, keep moving towards, you know, whatever it is that you desire with your intuition. Because your eyes, you know, maybe they're playing tricks on you, or, you know, it's just not meant for you to see something physically yet. This is based off of feeling. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to clarify, starting with why you're currently single. You're learning. Yeah. In regards to lessons in life, this is about you learning. Career-wise, I feel that you're maybe about to get a promotion. Or maybe, you know, this is just where your focus is supposed to be, on career. Also, the reason why you're currently single, I'm telling you, I feel like clues are going to be revealed to you in a dream. Spirit is going to talk to you in that form. Look for symbology in your dreams. They're clues. They're clues. Also, if you are going through any type of health issues, this is about you rebuilding your health, getting stronger, recovering. This is just a time to focus on that. You also might need to learn or study during this time. I feel that you're developing knowledge. This is all preparation. You're single, even if you feel like you've been single for years and you're like, what other lessons do I need to learn? I can't say. All that I know is that it may not seem like it, but all of this is like a building process. It's been taking time. Like every phase that you go through on your own, as a single person is like a building block. I feel like you're just like building a foundation of who you are. It's like you are defining yourself. You're defining your needs and wants. You're coming into understanding of who you truly are, what your abilities are. And the right person needs to be ready for that too. All of this is also helping you to become more committed, especially if you were normally a flighty person or impatient with people. I just kind of feel like, maybe you're not going to be so quick to, let someone go or find people disposable. You're going to find value in people and relationships. It's going to come when you truly need it. When you truly need love, when you truly need a companion, that's when they're going to come into your life. Right now, I don't think you need it, and a lot of times people say, oh, I don't need it, or a relationship isn't a need. I personally feel like it is at some point. I feel like that's just human nature to have companionship. Of course, sometimes you can't help it and you just go through life without one. But I feel like this is a situation where, yeah, you'll get one when you truly need one. And right now, I feel like you're doing well on your own. But yeah, and matter of fact, not just you need them, it's like you'll need each other. Like both of your skill sets are coming together, and then you can build a stronger foundation from there. Spiritually, I feel that your spirit guides and or ancestors have not approved on the people that try to come into your life, but the person that is coming will be approved by them, or that whoever comes into your life, like they have to approve of this person. And it does look like once they approve, they'll be granted access to your life, but not before then. So I feel like this has something to do with your spirit team, including your higher self. Yeah, people don't meet the criteria, but the right one will. Yeah, you're currently focusing on other responsibilities right now. So like I said, this is a past situation. This is an opportunity for closure or to pick up where you left off. It's unfinished. It's something that is coming back to life or reawakening. It's like we're revisiting this situation again. Whoever comes into your life is part of your calling when the time is right. This might be far-fetched, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. It might literally be when a trumpet sounds. Now, maybe it's not going to be a trumpet. Maybe it's going to be some sort of significant sound, like you'll know them by sound. I don't know if it's talking about their voice. I don't know if somebody just calls you out of the blue. But even with the phone making a ringing sound, I just kind of feel like you're going to know them by sound. Or a sound is like a big clue. Like an alarm. I don't know, maybe an alarm is going off when you come into contact with this person, or maybe your alarm wakes you up from a dream that you're having. But I was hearing when the trumpet sounds. So listen for music in your dreams. I don't know if you heard me mention that sometimes I hear music in my dreams, because I know everybody can't do that or doesn't hear that. Well, it's not like I'm doing it, but it's like, I hear music in my dreams a lot of times, repetitive music. And it seems like it's trying to help me to hold on to the dream so I won't forget it. And the music is either a song that I've never heard before, or it could be a real song. But pay attention for any type of music in your dreams. Or if you wake up and a song plays, just immediately starts playing in your head, that could also be a clue. This is a spiritual connection, or this is a spiritual person. This person might be very psychic, intuitive. They could be a remote viewer. They're a planner, though, and a strategist. Again, I'm getting like physical beauty. So I feel like this is someone that you desire physically. You've been waiting for this type of person to come into your life physically. Even if you're someone who's like, I don't really have a type or looks don't matter, I still feel that when you see them, it would be like, man, if I created you, this would be the type of person that I would have created. So I feel like there's a strong physical attraction that you're going to have for this person. They're also very creative. It's possible that there's a song with their name. This person has also had to overcome insecurities, abandonment issues. The only name I'm getting for now is a Wayne. Also, any name that has something to do with someone who is generous, someone who's charitable. I know offhand an Arabic name that means charitable is uh, Zakia. Occupationally, this person could also work with stars or work behind the scenes. They could be a set builder, costume designer. I just feel like they're more of a behind the scenes person. They're a part of the magic that you don't see being made. Um, I really feel like you're going to think that they're a god or a goddess. The other name meaning that I'm getting is anything that means light. I know also another Arabic phrase for light, I believe, is Nur. I'm not saying that their name is Nur, but any name that means light or giver of light. Timing could have something to do with travel, and it also has something to do with dreams again. There could be something in regards to a visitor, someone coming to your home, or during a time where you get a new vehicle. I feel like timing again has to do with water energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person needs to be confident before they come forward. Or you're needing to be confident if you're the pursuer. I feel like the information though is just hidden. The timing, the time frame is hidden. As far as advice, I feel like you're currently going through some kind of karma in your life. I feel like there is some part of your life that you're obligated to fulfill first before you can have a relationship. This obligation can be to a job, or a person who's dependent on you. Your job could also entail being around a lot of sick people or codependent people. You've got a lot on your plate right now. But you're almost finished. I feel like you're almost at the finish line. You might be feeling hopeless at times, but just keep pushing forward. I feel like when things feel just the hardest, that is when something's getting ready to change or happen. But I feel like you are currently dealing with a lot of karmas to people. It could be to several people. And just your situation, if you've been feeling trapped or stuck in your situation, if you feel stuck in your home, stuck in your job, just anything, it's karma. That's because it's, you have some sort of obligation to fulfill, then you'll be free. Let's say you don't understand the purpose of your job being your karma. It could be something as simple as your energy being needed there for that time frame. Maybe you don't understand it or understand why, but just your energy being at that place is resolving some sort of karma. Energies are doing things that we can't see with our physical eye, but something's going on. So that's the main thing that I feel like, is going on as advice. Just finish fulfilling some sort of karmic obligations. And when you're done, you'll know it, because that's when this person will come into your life. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and look and see, make sure that that's all that I'm getting. It's funny too, I said that your person's occupation could be working with the stars in the background. Someone could also be a background worker, so like an extra. Somebody is like an extra for a living. Any type of background actor. I'm getting something significant about a jacket. I don't know if this is your jacket or the jacket of the person coming towards you, but I feel that it's either some sort of army jacket or something with like a patch, something significant about the patch on someone's jacket. I don't know if it was given to them, if they earned it, if they found it in a thrift store, but it just seems like there's something significant about a jacket that they have and wear. But I feel like it's army related. It could be a bomber jacket. Could be a bomber jacket. If it's not a bomber jacket, it could be any jacket. I was getting, the next one I was getting was the one with the drawstring in the middle, kind of like mid-length. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's all that I have, but hopefully some things resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Sending love and grace.